Hey everybody, how are y'all? It's me, Wes. So, some things have been backfiring behind the scenes. I was meditating. I've been listening to my music, like I've been jamming. Pandora's really been, helping me shake my tail feathers. So, while I was listening to music, I heard, bitch better have my money. Somebody owe you some money. Somebody tried to do something to you, but it backfired on them. This person is mad. I feel like your enemies are definitely just envious right now. I heard shattered plans, shattered dreams. Then you got the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Those of you that follow me, y'all know this is my card. This is one of my favorite cards because this Nine of Pentacles to me says that you are humble, you're working hard, you're doing everything possible, not only on the physical, but as spiritually too. You're doing what you need to be doing. Even if you don't feel like it's enough, or maybe you feel like you're doing something wrong. No, when you're on your spiritual journey, baby, it's your spiritual journey. Enjoy it, you do what you want to. If you want to, have your crystals, your candles, your salt, your egg cleanses, your baths, all that type of stuff, just do it. Try it. But however it is that the Empress poking out. There she go. Yeah, and then look. You got the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress. You just really enjoying life right now. And then you got your haters that's sending you this negativity, but shit, you use it to your advantage. You transmute that energy and shit, it balances it and it works out in your favor. So your enemies are definitely mad because they keep trying to sabotage you and things are just not working out in their favor. Hence the Nine of Swords. It's sad, but it is what it is. Two of Cups. Somebody wants, baby, come back. Somebody wants you back. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna be probably singing this whole reading because my mind is just with the music this morning. So hey, it's okay. I think I'm always just sending movie titles and stuff like that. Shit, that's just, whew. That's just me. Yeah, this person mad about money. Spirit, thank you. Ooh, half-ass apology. I heard chicken shit, y'all. That was my mama and my grandpa's word, chicken shit. Look at them old chicken shit ass people. Four of Cups. So it's like somebody's gonna give you like some kind of like, I'm getting like the Page of Cups energy. And like they want to give you an apology, but they're kind of nice. Like a if you, this wouldn't happen if you did such and such to me. No. Whoever this is, they are mad. It's like this person, they wanted to be you. They wanted to take everything from you. Whether this resonates with one person or multiple people. But really what this is spiritually, you chose to stay focused and be on a path of, moving forward, healing, and doing better for yourself. And this person chose destruction, chaos, manipulation. And it's gotten them nowhere. They're mad. They expected to be this King of Pentacles, to be in charge and to have the power. But honestly, to me, that Nine of Pentacles speaks more because you're humble. Sometimes this King of Pentacles comes off as, oh, I got so much money, I don't give a fuck type attitude, like, you're beneath me. Sometimes it come off that because you can pick up some cocky energy, but that Nine of Pentacles, it just says you free and humble. Like, that's why I love it so freaking much. You are looking, thank you, Spirit. You are coming off as this King of Pentacles. This is how, you are viewed to your enemies. Like, you are in charge, you have that power, and they want to come take it from you. Not that you have that cocky attitude or anything like that. You're definitely humble. We saw the Nine of Pentacles. But I definitely want to throw this out there, that you are definitely in that boss-ass energy, taking charge, living large, big baby. Sorry, y'all. That is my favorite movie. That and Jumanji. I don't know why. What else, Spirit? You're very open and free. Anytime that I see, naked people on the cards, you're very open, you're very positive, you're very spree, you're very free spirited. And what I mean by that is you were just open. Shit, it is what it is. It's like you don't mind, I wouldn't say telling your business. It's more of a, you're just open to really communicating and talking to individuals. You're not worried about if somebody judges you. You're worried about more, just being open and, being able to look at things from a different perspective. So, and somebody's starting to learn that from you. The reason why, that you are like the way you are, you really help a lot of people more than you think you do. So that's good. This is why a lot of people are guided to come toward you or feel like they want to come towards you because you're more of a positive energy. So it's like they know you've been through stuff just like them, but the outcome and how you keep things together and how you move, that definitely has made an effect on your peers and our neighbors and coworkers, things like that. It just definitely has made a difference. So no matter what this Nine of Swords, what someone spoke on you, it doesn't matter because your character speaks volumes. Now for the person talking trash, their life is the one that's upside down, chaos going, and they're emotionally unstable. They're financially depressed, and it's a lot of stuff that's going on. But see, I definitely express to you guys about when the enemy is focused on hate and envy and stuff like that. It's hard for them to manifest because they're not right within. So they're not going to be able to manifest like you. And so until the enemy gets that, and God's going to keep slamming their ass, slamming their ass, slamming their ass, and teaching them to leave focus alone and focus on you. Mind your own business. Simple as that. But they don't want to. You are their main focus. And while you have been the main focus, Nine of Swords, they have been suffering inside this whole time, and they try to blame you and others, but they can't. They spent these past 2 years just focusing on you. What was crawling on me? I feel like someone was tickling. Oh, there you go. A piece of little hair. Oof, y'all almost jumped out my drawers. Okay, anyways, this person could have spent this past 2 years or however you've been knowing this person, but we're gonna get to who this person is to you anyways. Because I don't feel like it's a pinpoint person. I really don't. I feel like this is a few people from your past that feel like this, and they're going to be returning to you asking for your help, but bitch better have somebody owe you some money. Let's get to the bottom of that. But before I do that, let me say this with this Two of Pentacles. They have been focused on being mean and get back, and they're starting to realize, like, damn, that's gotten me nowhere. And this Four of Cups is out here, is just out here sideways. So either way, they kind of feel stupid for doing all this, but they would never admit this. So they try to play like they are your friend, or they can be cordial and hide that whole, that fake face. But you feel that energy, you feel that negativity. Hell, you could probably feel it for miles away. So you already know not to let this person back in your energy. Come on now. Judge me. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're definitely stepping into your power, keeping more control. You probably was a laid-back person that realized, like, hey, I can't be laid back with everybody. I definitely gotta, step it up a bit. And that's exactly what you did. Right here with this Page of Cups, don't ever apologize for being nice. Especially when you've dealt with a narc in a relationship. Whether it's male or female, it doesn't matter. Whoever you're dealing with, relationship-wise, friendship-wise, siblings, family, co-workers, it doesn't matter. Never apologize for being loving and being you. That's you. That's who you are. A loving, caring person. Very sensitive, emotional, at times, things like that. So, don't apologize for that. You wear your heart on your sleeves, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to learn how to really control and, not help everybody out, because you want to help everybody out, but that's not your job. And so some people try to take advantage of that, and clearly you learned that lesson right here with dealing with this particular person, or people, because something was weighing down hard. But we finna figure this out. So yeah, don't beat yourself up about that. You're a happy person, and there's nothing wrong with being a happy individual. Don't let these motherfuckers take that shit from you. Simple as that. What else, Spirit? Ooh. That was the Five of Pentacles. Speaks of poverty. Bad news. Let me get down to the bottom of this money stealing. They thought they was gonna take something from you. Told you, despair. They're going through a lot of changes right now. I heard earth, wind, and fire. You thought it was me versus me. Whoever this is, they was in competition with you. But the competition is they want you to take care of them. It's like, you don't work, you don't eat. Then this person keep having to start over. That's what they like. These are pages. You see all these kids out here? That's a page. That's a page. This is a page. They keep having to start over. These are kids. And so, at this age, young age, teens, you're just now starting your, beginning, and you're just taking off. They keep having to start over. This is an adult. This is not a child. These pages are coming out just because they keep having to start over. Spirit, what is money? Family room. That speaks of secrets. Poverty. Privileged lady, official person. So, I'm not to talk about your family or anything like that, but you're definitely around a lot of fake people. I heard fake and phony. A lot of people that like the material shit and try to dress up their problems and fix it up real nice. Ooh. Yo, I definitely keep seeing 1111. And this is crazy because I just looked over at the clock and it's literally 11:10. So I know I'm finna be seeing 11:11. So yeah. But it's just crazy. I keep turning and seeing 11:11. So yeah, definitely a lot of people that's have a lot of expensive stuff. But the thing is, they're living beyond their means. So yeah, but what's happening is I heard a transition. You have some money coming in, but let's figure out where. I heard blessings on blessings. Message, great fortune. Now, when I was meditating, I heard payout. But for some of y'all, this is like reoccurring payments. Like this is something that you're going to be getting. Hell, you might be able to retire. You see the message, and this message could be any type of this could be checks, this could be some money that you were supposed to be getting, or some type of compensation. It could be some new laws that's being passed. I don't know what this is. Recognition and reward. I'm moving too fast. Spirit, what does family do? There we go. Seven of Swords is out here with the Page of Wands in the reverse, which speaks of the lies that they have been telling on you and the bad. Basically, what I'm getting from this, her family issues. What the fuck? Okay, sorry, y'all. Seven of Cups is out here because I'm picking up a lot of different things with this. These are, I'm naming things that this person has done to you. But what this family did, let's start with that first. Oh. Because of the knowledge that you hold. Oh, my ear is ringing. That was high pitched too. Damn. I felt like a TV just turned on. You know, you used to hear them the box TVs and they just turn on. You hear that little thing. I don't know what to call it. It's not a thing. It's just, I don't know, shit. If you know, you know. But yeah, you're very in tune. You're very in tune with Mother Nature. You probably like outside grass. You just like, there that ring and go. I feel like you were the oddball. They tried to treat you like you're the weird person, but really you're just in tune with your spirits and your ancestors. So that's something that you cannot deny. You know, back in the day, they used to, any kids that came out that had a lot of challenges or anything like that, they used to hide them. Yeah, look that shit up. They used to hide these special needs kids or the oddball, what we consider the black sheep of the family. They used to hide them because they were embarrassed. But they're not embarrassed of you now. See, this is why Spirit had to move you around from these people, because they tried to single you out and make like you were the odd one when you were very logical in your thought process. See, they wasn't on your level, and you were mature. You was definitely mature as a child for your age, and they couldn't stand it. It's a shame how many people that you done had along your journey trying to tear you down just because of the knowledge that you hold and that you know. But see, this is the thing, and this is why they did that. Because people like this lie on you. Seven of Swords. Page of Wands in the reverse. They've constantly lied on you and created this image and this character of you, but you've been like this from the jump. They can't change you. They can try, which they have. We see this here at the Seven of Swords with the Page of Wands in the reverse. We see that how much they have lied on you and the drama and chaos that they have created. But now that you are older and more wiser, what can they say? Because now your actions, your character, all your accomplishments, everything speaks for themselves. So, where they lied on you, all you have to do is tell the truth. And that exposes the enemy. And if the shoe fits, it fits. They don't like that shit. That's why they mad. Let's keep it a buck. That's why they mad. Do anybody else be seeing like 11:11 and then you'll see like 11:17? I see it all the time too. Woo. See, this Queen of Pentacles came out. I don't know where she went, but then we got the Queen of Cups. So, where you were to feel like you needed to help everybody, and that's that Queen of Pentacles. She's more nurturing, loving, and want to help everybody. And that's why, you know, that King of Pentacles is more of that discipline with the money. But he comes off more aggressive and more mean. You know, that's why I love the Nine of Pentacles. Because it's just a humble-ass person that's willing to share the wealth and stuff like that. But they're very disciplined about who they share with. They gonna consult their spirit guides before they share anything. So, simple as that. But what I'm getting here with this family room, what did the collective enemies have planned? Told you they want to stop your destiny. Knight of Wands in the reverse. And this Seven of Pentacles is from birth. Knight of Pentacles, stop. Thank you. 11-17. And then 11-17 breaks down to a 10. And 11-11, that breaks down to a 4. So it's like stability. Yeah, anyways. Sorry, I'm gonna do a reading on them. Well, not a reading, more of just a video on the numbers and stuff and how I break numbers down and how I get through all the messages. See, I love the tarot deck, the original tarot deck, because I can break some shit down. It's the colors, the numbers, the actual card and the meaning. So it has a lot to do with everything. And so anybody that reads tarot like this, you're like, wow, how did they know so much? How do they get all this out of this one card? Because red symbolic is to power. This person doesn't have any power. They're controlling. Because a person that has power, they're going to use it to their advantage. And they don't have to express that I'm in charge and I'm bold. And they don't have to be aggressive. It's more of a yellow color, that vibrant, that humble. And that's what that Nine of Pentacles give. You see how this tree is yellow behind him? These cups yellow, all this gold and yellow. Yeah, and he still got on his red. But all this green, somebody needs to open up their heart chakra. Told you. Love is how you manifest. And the more that you put that love out there and be kind and open up your heart, things come through. And that's exactly what you was doing on your journey. But the plans that the enemies had for you, which at that particular time was your own family. That's why I was picking up on, because I'm picking up on a lot of people, y'all. So this is from birth till now. So, like I've already said, you've been through a number of things, but right now things are starting to work in your favor more. You're starting to get more in tune with your ancestors, and you just become a whole freaking vibe. Like, just a little hot tamale. It's just good energy around you. You're definitely a person that, somebody can definitely talk to. Possibly spend hours on the phone with you. And, things like that. So it's definitely a good energy that's coming from you. But like I said, back in the day, this is what people have done. Hide this type of energy. You know a lot. And sometimes I don't even feel like you really take that in consideration, like how much you know, because the more you know, the more you grow. And the more that you know about an enemy, and the more that spirit shows you, the more that you have that upper hand to just slam a person down. Sorry if y'all have on headphones, sorry. But I have to say it like that because I really need you to really grasp how powerful you are and the knowledge that you have. But at the same time, the enemy wants that power from you. And they're like, how do you do it? They feel like you are doing some type of spell, some type of magic. And it's not that. Simple meditation can get you up. Can really just take you there. But again, if somebody's heart is not right, it's going to be hard to get to that spot. So yeah, back to your family, growing up, friends, family around there. I really feel like this is definitely targeted to your family more. They definitely tried to stop you. So along your journey, you have had a difficult road growing up. You see things, and the reason why you wasn't able to really have all this money at a young age is because you were surrounded by people that were trying to stop you, keep you stuck. And it was more of like an initiation type of thing in generational patterns. They wanted you to be in this pattern, be in this loop, but you did not fit in. You are the person to break this generational pattern. I do not say curses, guys. So if you're new to my channel, I do not believe in curses. They are generational patterns, whether they are good or they bad. So you take it in however you see fit, and just really use that in your everyday life, and you'll start seeing, once you start really thinking about the past and how they mama act like that, and they mama act like that, and they daddy act like that, and so on and so on. You'll be like, oh wow, okay, I see what she's saying. Cool. So the world card in the reverse speaks of no change. Upright is definitely speaks of balance. You're in control. Again, this woman is naked. So you are just being you. Real recognize real. So, you probably feel like shit, you don't really want real one in your family, and that probably is facts. Simple as that. They see now though. They see that this life, and being material and things like that, they haven't gotten them anywhere. So, but they've been in the background watching your life, watching you take off, watching you build, and when they also been trying to cause problems in your life, going to the courts and lying to them. I definitely picked that up here with this Seven of Swords, y'all. Anytime I get quiet, I'm definitely meditating and definitely talking to spirit. I've started now saying a lot of asking a lot of questions out loud so y'all can hear what I'm saying and seeing the cards and stuff, come out, things like that. But I definitely have to meditate, y'all. That's me. That's my thing. That's how I get my messages. That's how I'd rather take my time and work slow, and give y'all the accurate information and, help and guide you in the right direction than to just sit up here and be acting like we at a blackjack table. Like, come on now, hey. Ten of Cups is in the reverse. You never had your support from your family, which I definitely picked that up. I said that earlier. It's so much hate. But again, it's the power that you hold, the knowledge that you hold at a young age, and the gifts that you have. It's just a matter of stepping into it. And somebody tried to take this from you or make you forget. Getting back to your roots is one of the best things that you could do. Invest in yourself. Two of Cups with the Judgment. And I said right here, Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is the younger version of you. You started seeing, people in your family for who they really are, things like that. And you start to kind of distance yourself. Well, this is where all these exes and shit take place, because you've had exes from your past come in your life to try to stop you as well, because they were paid from the family or they was promised some money from the family. Now, for some of you, how this resonates, because when this Nine of Swords popped out, I felt like a death. I felt like a passing. I felt like someone passed away here. So that's where this money could be coming from. You could have been owed this money. And this is just, I heard retirement. I heard just like retirement money. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This could have been one of your deceased loved ones' retirement money, and they took that from you, and you're getting ready to get that back in some type of payments. Now, let me say this, guys. Anytime that you are owed some money and families, takes it from you, things like that, you may or may not get it back that same way. You can go to court and file, things and petition and do all that you need to do and get it back that way. Or you can let your spirit guides guide you in the right direction, because they're going to definitely hook it up and make sure that you have an overflow of abundance. Always. So, me, I let the universe do their job, and I sit back. And when I'm guided to move, I move. And if I'm not guided to move, I do not move. And that right there is being obedient. Because you are letting your spirit guides take control, and they do the work, and you just be obedient and follow in the right direction. And then you can have more that flow in. I like that better. So, I don't know if y'all like me out there. and look, Judgment with the Nine of Pentacles. Scores. What's she doing on here? Listening to her ancestors. She's getting those messages and receiving. I feel like you're at this point. I definitely do. So with that being said, you definitely have to watch who comes in your energy. That's this Two of Cups. People wanting to be your friend and be in your energy. Why? Because you got the money. They smile in your face. Whole time they're trying to take your place. And look, misery love company. Don't let none of these ex-family members, ex-cousins, ex-mother-in-laws, ex-exes, I put an X on anything. Ex-dog. Don't let nobody come in and steal your blessings, steal your happiness, things like that. Because like I said, you know these enemies from your past. So you already know not to get, be friends with them and be cordial, things like that. Because it's just not going to work out. But friends that know family members, things like that. These exes that feel like, they can just come back in your energy and, reap the benefits. No, you got to reap what you sow. You got to ride that little, that train. Call it spiritual jail. Here we go. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Somebody with a nasty attitude that's supposed to be in, that comes off loving, nurturing, motherly figure. Whether this is your mom, your aunt, your sister, your grandmama, great aunt, whoever. Mama, I don't know why I just heard that. Anyways, whoever this is, they definitely finna come in your energy or try to send somebody to you. I definitely feel like they are going to come in your energy. They are getting ready to approach you. So please be aware of this enemy. This is not a friend. This is not somebody that you can rekindle and build and, you know, backtrack with. This is a frenemy. They are on top of the family room, which speaks of secrets. You got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. No. Yeah, they think they finna ride the free train shit, baby. It's only one room for one person. Yeah, that wagon ain't dragging. Told you. Somebody's trying to follow behind you to make it seem like y'all are friends and they're in your inner circle. Like, no. And it's not to be rude or anything. It's just to keep the space, to keep your good energy, to keep your good, your vibration high. You cannot be around these types of energies. People like this from your past and moving forward, people that you meet that just on a low vibration, you cannot be around them. Your spirit won't even allow it. You'll be like, why am I acting funny towards this person? Because your spirit, your body responds before you do. I want you to pay attention to that. These next few days, pay attention to how your body responds to all the fuckery. I hope that's a word. If not, we made it. I'm going to start getting me a t-shirt and start putting words on here. I got Jezebel, fuckery. We use fuckery. But anyways, pay attention to all that. Because these same people ran your name through the ground. They lied on you. They have lied on you in court and said a lot of things about you and your kids, if you have some. They want you to come off as this mean person, how they come off. And this person right here, they got an ugly ass soul. Real mean, bitchy, beardy. They're pretty, but they ugly inside. And I usually don't talk like that, but I have to say that because we all have somebody like that in our family that are freaking gorgeous, but they are just barf on the inside. Like, who the fuck made you? Just you're like, oh my gosh. But see, you're pretty on the outside, handsome on the inside, as well as on the outside. So yeah, they tried to take your shine away from you. I'm only pulling this top card off of here with this false person because this shit hit the dick. Okay, so we got the Six of Cups with the Justice. And even that false person has an 8 on top. Shit, even with these numbers, it break down to the Lovers. I feel like this person definitely was fake and phony towards you. I think I've said that already. They smiled in your face and act like they was for you, but the older you got, the more that you could see that this person really hated you. So you knew how to balance your energy moving forward. And you just stayed away from them. That was the best decision that you made to, you know, stay away from anybody that wished you ill intent. So whether you just seen it in this person or if you seen it in the entire family, you know, it's best that you just stayed away. Now, what they was trying to steal from you was either these payments. Somebody was trying to keep you around to get some type of, to steal your blessings. You're like a walking blessing. And I say this, you are, because you have that spiritual knowledge of how to move. You just have to listen. So for those of you that are not You're trying to still be in control of your life and things like that, and trying to put your foot down. God gonna guide you to sit you down and just say, hey, I got this. Get it when needed. Other than that, chill. And when you start really focusing on that and like, hey, what's in your control, you take control. What's not in your control, let the universe handle that. Simple as that. And so, yeah. Your energy is real easy, real flow, easy going, real mellow, real calm. You don't take no shit. You can be a firecracker, don't get me wrong. I heard Aries, which is a fire sign too, so. But you don't take no shit. You know Aries don't take no shit. No, Aries, y'all know. Okay, West love y'all, but you know. Y'all don't take no shit. Yeah. They wanted to hold on to you for that good luck, but they also wanted to be mean to you because of jealousy of the power that you had. But when you walked away, that's when shit hit the fan. That's when you start noticing, who was doing things to you, who was sabotaging you. So now we're going to speed up the process. You getting older. Shit's moving. Things are coming in. Because now you can start noticing people are like trying to attack you, following you, spreading lies, things like that. Everybody's being exposed. What's happening now, Spirit? Okay, thank you, Spirit. They see that you were using all of this goodness that you was blessed with to your advantage, and now they want it. But see, the thing is, the moon card, you're exposing people. And like I said earlier, the shoe fit for them. The words that you speak out, whether you were speaking on them or somebody else, or you just speaking in general, the shoe fits. And they don't want people to know that. But see, people are putting 2 and 2 together. They got your back. Yeah. There's a lot of people out there just like, whoa, you went through this. You got, man, this same person that I felt like was loving and caring, they just mean as hell. Yeah, all that's starting to show. So it's an end. It's an end to all of this blessings and stuff that that they were getting. It's the end to that money train, whatever they were stealing, if it resonates that way, if they were stealing from you that way. All that ended, went out the door. Birds of a feather flock together. 3 of Cups with the Devil. Yeah, they was all fun and celebrating when they thought they had you stuck and misleading you and misguiding you down the wrong path. But baby, you know right from wrong. You knew right from wrong. That's why you're here now. They thought they was all going to work together, but see, Spirit done split these people up. I feel like your family is definitely a scattered. I seen the 5 of Wands. Shit done hit the fan. Spirit, what's going on behind the scenes with this money? King of Wands with the Moon. Somebody wants they cut. The fuck? But the money's coming to you. Queen of Wands. This King of Wands is your ex. And they're demanding some type of money. They feel like you got whatever money that was owed to them. Spirit, where else can this money come from? Blessings on top of blessings. Look, yeah, see, this is why Spirit had to get you away so you can pour into yourself. These are blessings that you have manifested. You sit up and say, Spirit, I need $1,000. How am I manifest this? And you manifest that. If it don't come that damn same day, it's definitely coming that same week. It's coming in. And yes, sometimes it's just that easy. Our mouth, what we speak, is powerful. And when you have faith and you believe in yourself and you know that, hey, I need $1,000 right fast. How am I manifest this and how I'm gonna get this to this, and you put in that work, it comes to you. No matter if and it doesn't have to be in the form of money all the time, because somebody helping you get along your path and spirit sending somebody to help you manifest that $1,000, sending that friend in to give you whatever you need to help start your journey, that not only manifest that $1,000 that you need right then and there, but it also manifests more money to come in later. All right, now you have the temperance, which is you pouring into yourself, which is spirit is able to communicate with you and pour into you. The food card, that's you having that faith and being able to meditate and relax and move forward. Mm-hmm. And see, with this moon card, I keep telling y'all, have faith, move with a loving heart. That's all it takes. Whew. Oof, oof, oof. So for some of y'all, this is just them trying to take from you. The things that you have manifested, the things that you have accomplished, the goals that you have accomplished, they're trying to take that from you while they live their everyday life. But see, the thing is, you're a child of God just like they are. God gonna make sure they protect you too. Don't forget that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Two of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. They don't care about no meditation and living right and stuff like that. They don't care about healing. They just want the money. They just want to hold on to you. Somebody's trying to get you to kidnap you, to hold you ransom so you can manifest them some money. It don't work like that. Their come up is from taking from you and taking from others. King of Swords with the Devil. This is probably your ex that you had to deal with in the past. And see, y'all be wanting me to talk about the blessings that y'all have coming in. But see, I don't like talking about that because, I mean, I tell you guys in a reading, but I don't like talking about that. Because when you're dealing with enemies like this, and I sit up here and say, girl, you got money coming in, bloop, 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 bloop. They be on your ass in the physical. And see, I'm not there to protect you. And if you're just now starting off your journey, this is more going to put you in that paranoid, mode. And I don't want you to be like that. I definitely need you to be in your, best version of you and step in your strength and protect yourself. So with that being said, too, moving forward, I definitely want to speak on making sure that you learn how to, keep it private, keep your information private, things like that. Lock your credit reports, credit cards, your information on the internet, hide that. Definitely hide that. Because that helps enable these enemies to keep trying to use your address and trying to get funding and stuff in your name. Stuff. That type of stuff. And I feel like that's what these enemies have done. But now somebody took it too far to do something in your name, to file something, get something in your name. I did do a reading not too long ago about your ex getting a house in your name. Spirit said it kind of resonates. Thank you, Spirit. And so somebody's trying not to get caught. And I feel like that's all these people in your family that's been doing things in your name, trying not to get caught. But see, if they in your energy, then they can try to play like, oh, well, that's my friend. They said I could do it. No, but if they're not talking to them and you're being watched, because there is a detective. I pulled that card earlier and I felt that there is a detective somewhere watching what's going on. I just didn't say it when we came out, but that King of Swords came out again. Mm-hmm. You got some protection on the physical more than you know, and that's okay. But I definitely can feel the energy when somebody's going to be paranoid, and I don't want you to feel that way. So I know sometimes I kind of just elaborate maybe too much in these messages, but I definitely want you to know that you're protected spiritually. But how you're going to protect yourself on the physical is staying away from these energies. You got the six of wands with the three of swords with the tower. These enemies are tired of being broke. They're tired of going through poverty, so that's why they're trying to come towards you. Nine of cups with the main male. Your exes or your ex is tired of watching you prance around freely. You're supposed to be miserable. You're supposed to be miserable and depressed and sad, lonely. You're supposed to be broke. Everything that they are. So yeah. You got the Knight of Cups. Them thinking they finna come your way with the Death card. Baby, you shut this shit down. This could either already happen or it's going to happen. Again, the Knight of Cups is your ex coming in because they think they finna play in your fucking face. But you got the Death card. Shut that shit down. They leave angry because you already know they're after your blessing. They after what you want. If you're not sure if somebody is like this and they approach you in your energy, like I said, pay attention to your body. Your body's going to always let you know before you even know. For sure. Protect the temple, y'all. Make sure you eating healthy and treating your body right. I need to be doing the same too, because baby, sitting up trying to be a fat ass, it's not working for me. Whew, titties just big, can't even breathe. They flopping around in the bed and shit, hanging up. Never mind, y'all. Okay, occupation, unexpected income. What you are doing, and not necessarily for work, y'all. What you are doing on the physical, the extra work that you do for this, going out your way to help people, and show people, that kindness, things like that. That's what's bringing you this unexpected income. Let me put these cards back in the deck. Spirit, did they steal some money from a deceased loved one? Judgment. That's why they tried to sacrifice you. And I saw the Hermit poking out. That spirit ain't playing. Your spirit guys is not playing. So this is why when you get around people, sometimes you like I said earlier, your energy, it feels like you angry, you start spazzing. I feel like you're getting ready to crash out on somebody because spirit don't want you around that person. No, that's not me. Why did I just say that to this person? Because spirit is speaking through you. You may or may not know what's fully going on with you, but like I said, that's why your body responds before you do. Listen to your intuition moving forward. Some of y'all know that y'all family was working against you, but you don't know why. Because of money, because of hate, because of envy, because they could not control you to be this materialistic ass person, that they couldn't control you to try to make you believe in certain things and stuff like that Bible. They couldn't control you with that. People kill me with trying to control. My ear is ringing again. Like, why do you want to control somebody? Why do you need that much fucking power? Tell me, why do you need that much power? We are all already powerful individuals, so why do you need more power? Insecurities. You humble them more than you know. But they'll never let you know. What else, Spirit? one of your exes trying to, and I feel like all your exes, or maybe three of your exes or two of your exes, have teamed up together, and one of them decided, like, hey, once you go in and act like you love them again and get them pregnant and keep them stuck. They thought that was about to happen, I'm telling y'all. You got the Nine of Cups over here with the main male. That's why I said this could be several of your exes. Now, I ain't trying to make you sound like no Jezebel or no Jezebel, y'all. This is from childhood on up. So, you know, shit. This world, when it comes to knowing people and who knows who and who's friends with who, this world is small. So, yeah. Shit. Because jealousy gonna make the enemies come together. And they gonna hang their fucking selves. What they did here. Queen of Swords. What else do I need to know about this money spirit? Somebody's trying to wear a mask. They stressed out because they know that you're going to know why they're here, what they want, things like that. You're very well aware. And for those of you that are just now starting to really pay attention to your intuition and really try to tune in and become a true airbender, I haven't watched that. Watch it, please, because it's such a good thing. It was on Netflix, but airbenders. But yeah, if you are definitely listening to your intuition, please continue to your intuition. You're not overthinking things. It's on your mind for a reason. And anytime that you feel like you are overthinking, overwhelmed, and you're just still confused, stop what you're doing. I don't care where you at. Stop what you're doing. Breathe. Pray. And keep it moving. Pay attention to the synchronicities, the colors that are being pointed out to you, things, you know, it's things like that. The numerology is more important. We look at time, the clock, and see 11:49. Really, I'm breaking that 4 and that 9 down. That's 13. You got 11, 14, 15. 15. What is that? The devil card. Temptation. Somebody is going to come along here and try to tempt you into some type of temptation, whether it's poisoning you with food, bribing you with money, trying to get you out and take you out. You could be noticing these things are happening back to back. That 8 of Wands. Things are coming down fast because people are trying to set you up. Because they realize that you are blessed and highly favored. And jealousy, baby, the money that you have, even if you don't have money, it look like you just have money. When the enemy know that you are in this 9 of Cups energy, you just blessed and highly favored, you got stuff, you ain't got to move a muscle. You see how they person sitting down? They on they fat ass. The flat part. But, no, I'm talking about me. I be telling people to kiss the flat part of my ass in 2 seconds. Anyways, y'all, I don't care. But, the 9 of Cups, when people see you in this and they notice that you are living right and you got blessings on top of blessings just pouring in and you're happy, they want to take this shit from you. This is why I used to tell y'all, you cannot tell people that you are happy. You halfway can crack a fucking smile around some people because of the simple fact that they just don't want to see you happy. And showing them pearly white teeth of yours really just says, oh, they're happy. Let me fuck that up. Man, sir. Misery loves company. I hope that stick with y'all, and I hope y'all listen to me when I say that, because that type of hate, people be mad at you. In this case right now, what you're dealing with is exes from your past and family. But these same family members are who bribed these exes to come against you. That's why these relationships didn't work out. That's why you had so many problems, so many complications. Somebody scratching their head. Yeah, think about it. Because this family was in their ear trying to tell them you're a bad person, you're like this, and really, shit, they did you a favor. Because where's the fucking loyalty? This person was supposed to be loyal to you, not to your fucking family. You dating them. They don't want to talk about that shit, though. I heard next subject. Oh, my gosh. What else, Spirit? What else we supposed to know about this money? King of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Chariot, Judgment, King of Swords. Okay. For some of y'all, that King of Cups is your brother. Or a stepbrother. Should I say half brother? Brother from another mother. Okay. Yeah, I really don't like the word step brother, step sister, nah, we family. But anywho, Seven of Cups with the Chariot. This person, pay attention to your dreams, because your dreams are going to tell you a lot of information. It's going to confirm a lot of things that I'm saying. And if you're not seeing the end of your dreams, or the things like that, definitely make sure that you're not eating late, because your body needs time to digest. If you can stop eating at 6 o'clock, that'd be great. But I know everybody's journey is a little different. So just, if you want to snack late at night, get you some blueberries, make you some toast, some avocado toast or something like that. Just something that's going to be more healing to your body. I put the cookies down, put the Oreos up. The Chips Ahoy's. I see the Chips Ahoy. Somebody like Chips Ahoy's. Put them up. That ain't what you need right there. But definitely to keep your temple, I guess I could say up to par. To keep your temple cleansed, make sure that you are feeding your temple, your body, everything that you need. Because what I feel is, with this Seven of Cups, spiritually, you got somebody pulling on you. Y'all know the Seven of Cups speaks of illusions and stuff. And then you got the Chariot that's following behind it. So this person can definitely be sending you, spiritually attacking you, doing conjuring up demons. Thank you, Spirit, because I was about to say something else, doing spells. That's what I was about to say. But thank you, Spirit, conjuring up demons, sending them to you. So make sure that you are incorporating return to sender into your prayers. Yeah, this same ex that came to you, you shut their ass down. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Because since they couldn't fuck with you on the physical, Chariot, they're trying to fuck with you spiritually, Chariot. But you still see this with this Judgment. That's why I say make sure that you are paying attention to your dreams, because you already know who it is, whether this is your brother or your ex. But I definitely feel like this is this ex right here. You could be receiving some type of negativity, spiritualness from your brother as well, or another male energy. But like I said, I do feel like that's your ex. It could resonate with y'all, brother. See the Ten of Pentacles out here. Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. Whoever stole this money from you from the past, which is most of your family members, they are going to jail. Or either spiritual jail. Either way, they're going to be suffering, in which they already have been, but somebody's going to jail. They're going to make it known because they're going to try to run. This is how you're going to be able to tell, because they try to run. Tower, Queen of Wands, Five of Cups. Oh, somebody's passing away. That's why I felt that. The Emperor, Magician. Somebody too old to run. And this Queen of Wands and this Five of Cups, them two different people. Excuse me. Yeah. This Tower is this person, this Queen of Pentacles right here, trying to run. I told you she was pretty. I told you. I felt that. Pretty on the outside, ugly on the inside. Ice cream paint job. Okay, my bad. But yeah. Whoever this is, they are, like I said, they're elderly. So this could be your grandmama, great-grandmama, granddaddy, great-granddaddy, but this is, Spirit said no, this is somebody's grandmama. This where the most of the witchcraft came from. The blood magic and things like that. Yeah. They leaving you in their will as an apology. That's the Emperor. That's giving you the stability. Baby, the money that they leave you, 100 grand. I just heard that. You finna take off. So you got a lot of money coming in, and this is why family is mad. This already could have happened. Not the same deceased loved one that I was talking about in the beginning. This is somebody. This Five of Cups. That's grieving. That's somebody. You're gonna hear from them in the spiritual. So don't worry about that. You'll see them in your dreams, but you gonna know. You gonna get that communication. Look, Spirit said yes. Okay. That's why they after you. And I say either this death of this your late grandmother or great grandmother, however it resonates for you, this woman passing. This is a recent passing. She's either getting ready to pass or she's already transitioned. She left you some money. Somebody in the family know that, possibly the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that's either your mom, your sister, big cousin, or your aunt, however it resonates. Somebody, whoever it resonates with you, however it resonates with you, that person knows that this great grandmother left you this money and left it to you as an apology. That's their way of saying sorry for giving you such a hard time growing up, things like that. So not only do you have your blessings coming in, which is unexpected income, you also have this other money that's court ordered. Either some type of payout that was owed to you, or you have a court order will and testament that's sent to you. And something else is exposing this ex. Because I kept hearing, bitch better have my money. Look how we got a thief. I heard I'm rich, bitch. Y'all remember the Chappelle show? Sorry, y'all, because but shit, it's getting deep and shit is getting real around here. But this is why the attacks are coming so hard right now. You could be like, damn, I can't talk to nobody right now because I'm going through so much because you got shit coming in. Look, sudden wealth. This is your justice. You could have been seeing 777. We just saw 1117 too, so shit. Look at me trying to check the time. I told you somebody going to jail. And look, it landed right on top of this chariot card. Which y'all know the chariot is symbolic to interrogation, the police, things like that. So, yeah. Message despair. Somebody thought they was getting ready to get the money. They thought it was working out in their favor, but it didn't. Possibly this ex. Yeah, it's going to you. You deserve it. You could get it on the 18th. Or the 9th. It don't matter when you get it. Just know it's coming. Hell, you could have been probably going through things, but that's the end of that. Unexpected income. Look, child. Poverty, could have been going through stuff, unexpected income, and now people want to be your friends and shit. No, you ain't forgot about shit. Look, thoughts, judgment, expectations, shit. They thought expectations. They thought they was gonna come in and stop you, but no. I feel like whoever that Queen of Pentacles is, like I said, they going to jail. Because they was trying to orchestrate some. Look. Thief and official person. 222. They made this choice. Now they're going to lay with it. And this 24 plus this 22, that breaks down to a 10. That's completion of a cycle. And whoever been investigating this, they already know that. That's why this money is coming towards you. Yeah, somebody was trying to switch some paperwork on your ass. And it could have worked the last time. But like I said, this time, you're getting a payout. You're going to pay out for this past person that passed away that I was talking about in the very beginning of this reading, as well as this other deceased loved one. So this is the reason why you got a lot of gifts coming in. Thank you, Spirit. Message of concern, gift. What else? Community in the reverse, bad health. And whether this is a physical jail, and because I do feel like the Queen of Pentacles is actually going to prison for stealing money from you. As well as this ex. They could have been already did some time. Some prison time. For stealing money. And this is also considered spiritual jail. Y'all, spiritual jail is the karma. When they receive the karma back to back. But they've already been experiencing this shit. But whoever this is that feel like they can come in your energy and try to do round 2 or round 365 with your ass, shit. Yeah. They getting their ass hit hard. Karma is hitting you here. The bad health is out here. Anything else? I heard preach. Distant horizon is in the reverse. This is happening now. This is crazy. So yeah, if you wondering why you going through this storm right now, having a hard time, because great fortune is coming in for you. The abundance. The financial part of it. And they want to keep your ass stuck, and they can't. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helped, guys. And yeah, listen to your body. Start paying attention to how your body reacts to the universe. Or reacts around people, places, certain objects and things like that. Pay attention to that. And once you start catching on and realizing how your body is moving, you'll start realizing, okay, I got this. Okay. I can flow now. I'm just letting everything flow. All right, guys. I love you so much. See you next time. Bye.